Welcome back to Good With That Podcast.
Hi.
Week 2. Crazy week 2.
Week 2.
Cannot believe it.
Yeah.
Week 2. We are different vibes today. This is not very prepared.
No.
More just like chill.
And this is more real, honestly.
Yeah. This is really a better, or it's more accurate to how it'll be.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Most weeks.
I feel more like, it's weird.
Relaxed.
Lived in, relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
lived in.
Okay.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love it.
We're here for it.
We're here. Yeah. What's been going on? How was your weekend? Give us a life update.
It was good. Went to Maggie and Tim's wedding. Shout out.
Those
literally.
pictures.
I know.
Gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. They're beautiful. I was like honestly kind of living vicariously through them. Not gonna lie.
Did they get married at the same like place that you did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got married at the park. Me and Jay like to brag a little bit and say that we started that.
Yeah, really were the first.
They did a different spot than we did actually, which is kind of cool. It was like in the same,
it looked a little bit different.
They're basically if you stand at the pavilion that we kind of use for like staging / food. If you stood towards where our spot was and then turned just like 90 degrees, then it was just that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I didn't go to that. That was just family, but we went to their reception and it was so sweet.
She looked stunning.
No, literally like
drop dead.
She did her own makeup. She did her own freaking makeup. I was like, who did your hair?
Who did her hair? Because it was
Becca did her hair.
Love.
I know. I was like, of course Becca did it. And then after I asked her that, I just assumed Becca had done her makeup, so I didn't ask who did her makeup. And then she was like, and I did my makeup. I was like,
yes,
I'm sorry.
girl.
You did that. That's amazing.
Honestly, I wish I would have done my own makeup.
Really? Did your makeup?
Do you remember Sarah?
Yes. Long, beautiful red hair.
Gorgeous. Love her.
She's so cool.
I just am not a very specific person.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't do a trial actually, I don't think.
Yeah.
When we did a hair trial, which we ended up doing completely different something day of anyways. She's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I look back on it and I'm like, it shouldn't feel like myself.
Yeah.
Like I wish I just would have done my own and barely done anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which I think it looks great in photos.
I feel that for you, honestly. Yeah. I can see that for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you did look great. You look banging.
Well, thanks.
Welcome.
Appreciate. Yeah. I mean, I love how I looked. It's just for me, genuine to me. You know what I mean?
I totally get
Honestly,
that.
I feel like you should be able to you should get married, do a small ceremony with just family.
Excuse me.
Chill. And then 10 years later, you should do or 5 years later or something.
Whatever.
At your 1 year, just after you've been married for a little bit.
Yeah.
You should do a legit wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I would actually have known what I want.
Yeah.
And all that.
I know.
Which still love my wedding to this day.
Yeah. I feel like I got kind of lucky with experiencing having so many friends that got married.
Yeah.
But younger than I did.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of, I guess, getting older, I probably would have loved a big wedding when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah, that's another thing is just the older you get, the more you're
the less you care.
Well, the more I feel like you know what's going to last and what you're
you're
going to like,
mm-hmm.
Longer.
Yeah.
Because you just come into yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So if you get married at 23 like I did, don't go with the fads. Or do. I don't know if you're that kind of person. Yeah. But I'm like, do I need to look at the camera? I feel weird about it, but
I think you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, what else did you do?
I did nothing Sunday.
Yeah, I wish I would have done
really
anything.
hope you can't hear my stomach growling.
I couldn't hear it.
Okay, good. She's making noise. But,
should I do a little?
Yes, a little ASMR.
And this is my creamer.
I don't know if that's gonna...
Does that work when you have no nails and it's nubby?
Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, Jay had to work Sunday morning, and then he came home, and then he slept for 5 hours.
That sounds like a dream, honestly.
So it was great for him, but I was just sitting around like,
what do I do?
I was kind of looking forward to hanging out with you.
You're like, I slept 5 hours while you were at work.
Yeah.
So.
No, truly. I was so tired that day.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, that's how my weekend was. How was your weekend?
It's a blur.
Yeah.
A blur, but good. A blur.
Blur.
Yeah, I said
Did y'all go to church Sunday?
Yeah, we went to church Sunday. Came home. We're going to the beach this upcoming week. So I told you this already, but I went to the outlets to try and like get a swimsuit and stuff, and everything powers out everywhere. So loved that.
Oh yeah.
All the trees were down from the storm.
On Sunday when you were texting us about going to Trader Joe's and Barnes and Noble, I don't know where my head's at. I can't talk.
Yes.
All the power at the summit was out?
No. Outlets.
Oh.
No, I didn't even go to the summit.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay. You just didn't bother.
No, I was just like, I'm going home.
Okay.
I said, whatever, I'm going home. And then I went today.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I did that. And then yesterday I had to go to Coleman for work, which is a fun time.
Yeah.
Always. And then today I went to 17 different stores, it feels like. But I was going to tell you, Club Pilates, if anybody does
I still have
stuff
to do
there.
That.
So we did the 3-month thing.
Yeah.
But it's like an auto renewal. And you have to technically give them 30 days like notice when you're canceling. And then you also have to go in and fill out a form.
What?
Yeah. So I went in and I filled out a form. And I may or may not have lied a little bit about my reason. I was like, I have pelvic floor issues, so that's why I'm having to cancel. Somebody call me because I need a refund. Yeah, because they like already had charged my card. I wouldn't be surprised if they have already charged you too.
Yeah, they probably have because we signed up on the same day.
But the girl was like, because I called her originally and she was like, well, like I'll leave a note for my manager or whatever because that's the only person that can, I guess, technically do that. So she's supposed to call me. But yeah, so
that is so annoying.
Here's your reminder, everyone, to cancel your subscriptions.
The fact that you have to go in.
They really do the most.
That really kind of pisses me off.
But yeah, I was like, it was like kind of a lie, kind of not a lie, because I do have pelvic floor issues.
You do have issues.
But I was like, can't do Pilates because I need to take care of that.
Yeah.
So I'm pausing that. And so I'm hoping they'll have a little bit of mercy and give me a refund.
I might tell them that I'm pregnant.
Like we both cancel at the same time.
Yeah.
I have issues, you're pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
Would they believe it?
But
Jay, she's not
Club
pregnant.
Pilates is asking I'm pregnant.
Oh gosh. If anybody asks from Club Pilates, if Sophie asks, I think that's her name, the manager.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Holding that, not drinking it.
And then, so I did that, and then I went to the outlets, and I just like, I literally, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but I go into a trance.
It's the lighting.
I can't. I'm like, I feel like I walk in, and the second I walk in, I'm like,
no.
The next second I've been there an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like one time me and my brother and my mom, we went to Las Vegas. Not for the sake of Las Vegas, but to go to the Grand Canyon. Mm-hmm. But me and my brother were...
But also Vegas.
Also Vegas. Not gonna lie, I kind of never want to go there ever
scared.
again.
I'm kind of scared of Vegas, to be honest.
I will be honest, the no green anywhere, it was a shock. And I was dealing with a lot of anxiety issues at the time. And I was just like, I'm not okay. Because it was just like, I'm on
Mars.
I need
to see a tree.
For real. Like, we were there. I mean, we weren't even there 4 days, like in the desert, Arizona/Nevada or whatever. And the second that we touched down in Atlanta, I was like, green.
Oxygen.
Literally. I was like, oh my gosh. And we literally, you know how I am with flying.
Yeah, for real.
We landed in a tornado warning.
Perfect.
There was a tornado on the ground. We were the last plane to land.
Yikes.
I couldn't tell you how happy I was. I was like, I don't even care. I don't even care. We're on the freaking ground.
Yeah.
I'm not in Las Vegas anymore.
Kiss the road. Kiss the street.
Joe was nervous. He's not a nervous flyer. My brother, Joe. Love him. But yeah, he's great on flights. Honestly, me compared to everyone else in the world ever is great on flights. I'm not. I do not like flying. I have really bad anxiety around it. But we landed, and Joe's fine during the flight. But when we landed, and the tornado was like coming right at the airport.
Yeah.
Joe was like, then he was getting nervous, and I was just sitting there like.
I feel like I would be nervous if I was like sitting on the plane during a tornado. Like
you would be?
Like if I was stuck on the plane, like on the ground.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I feel like a plane would get easily swept up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The dangers are very high.
I probably honestly would be more afraid of that than I would just like on a plane.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I'm not scared of flying, but.
Yeah.
I have flown a plane actually, so.
Oh, look at you go.
Crazy. Not like obviously not, I'm not flying Delta Airlines, everyone. I'm not a pilot. But my dad was a pilot, so for my 21st birthday, when they lived in Boston, I went up there and I took a,
joyride?
No. I had to take like a flying lesson.
Oh,
and when you have to like study for it or whatever. And then you go up with like an instructor and he like, depending on where you're at.
Oh, you did like legit.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
On a military base.
I knew it was legit. Crazy. I was just thinking like, oh, you hopped in with your dad and he let you take the wheel.
No, we've never been allowed to fly with him.
Oh. Yeah,
he's not like a commercial like pilot.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, no, he was out flying in war. So, like, little different.
Thank you, Thomas Todd.
Salute. Thank you. Yes. We appreciate you and your service.
For real.
Yeah. I don't even know how I got on that topic.
But did you find anything at the shops?
Yes.
The shops,
$200 later. Oopsie.
Yes. What did you get?
I got a bathing suit. I got a couple tops, some shorts, some shoes, and I got Stevenson stuff.
Oh, so, love.
Yeah.
You should do like a
haul.
A haul, yeah.
I'll do a haul for you.
Yes.
You and only.
Please. You can send it to me and Tiffany.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did that and then obviously pulled it up basically right before you guys got here.
That's beautiful.
So I have yet to work today. But that's a tomorrow issue.
Yeah.
And then, went to the store after that. Went to Dollar.
Rocking out.
I know. It's probably Philip. No, wait. There is a kid 2 houses down from us. He plays bass.
Oh,
and literally
whatever.
His parents, I don't blame them. They're like, get out. You do it outside the house. So he just like opens their garage and puts his like speakers and stuff like right outside the garage and just plays. He's pretty good, honestly.
Wow. Wait, that's so fun. I should tell. Oh, I guess Philip's probably heard it.
Oh, it's like right across from Philip's house. So I'd be surprised if he hasn't heard it.
Yeah.
But I think it's like a high school kid.
That's cool, though.
It's really sweet.
Got a little garage band going on.
I love it. I'm like, it's not bothering me. It's not like my neighbor.
Right.
With their freaking dogs.
Yeah, that's annoying.
You know. Anybody that lives in a neighborhood, we do like our neighbors. They're actually really nice with their dogs.
Yeah.
We can't be in our backyards.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
That is really annoying.
But anywho, yeah. So that's my day. Just prepping for the beach. I'm very excited. We're going to Santa Rosa, Florida.
Beautiful.
With my family. And then Steven's oldest sister and her family live down there. So Steven's mom.
Oh, I always forget about that.
Seaside. Steven's mom is going to ride with us and stay at her house. And we'll have some fun, like, both sides of the family time, honestly.
Okay, yeah. Wait, because your family's going.
We're going technically with my family. They got an Airbnb.
Yeah.
And then, so, like, that's what the trip is for.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but, like, last year was the first year we went. And oh my gosh, say and then one more time, actually.
You're so aware when there's a mic in front of your face.
I know. I'm like, oh, okay. Anyways, but, yeah. So last year was the first year that we did that with my family, and his mom rode with us, and she like makes a little vacay out of it, which is great, honestly, because like any entertainment for a toddler is more than welcome that we don't have to give.
That's true.
So
you can,
she rides in the back with Margot, and it's the best. Yeah.
Yes. You can pass Margot off to like.
Here you go, Patty.
Like switch her between the grandparents.
Literally. Literally.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah. No. No, it'll be fun though. I'm so excited.
I'm really
Anybody
excited
that has
y'all.
kids knows vacation is not really vacation when you have children, especially young children. I don't know about like older children because we don't have that yet. But it's more of like, I like to call them trips more than I like to call them vacation. Because when I think of vacation, I think of me being face down in the sand for hours on end.
Yeah.
Nobody disturbing me.
Nobody touching you, disturbing you.
I want a nice sunburn. Read a book, you know?
Yeah.
Little sipping on something. Got some like fruit as a snack. You don't have to go up for anything.
Yeah.
That is not what this is.
Yeah.
This is where me and Steven are very much so changing our perspectives though, because like if you don't, okay. Also, my dog is in here.
Sophie's here.
So if you hear some shaking, it's her. So maybe I'll do a little vlog. Maybe I'll like film a little bit of our trip.
Patreon?
Maybe
Oh my
we'll
gosh.
see.
That would be so
We'll
fun.
see how decent I am at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and then maybe Courtney can help me and we can have some like fun little clips.
Yeah.
It'll probably be about 5 seconds long, but it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It'll be cute.
next year I was thinking about this. We should do an episode at the beach.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I can like maybe interview my sister-in-law or just, I don't know, maybe my sister. Who knows?
Yeah.
It'd be a fun little annual
Yes.
thing. I cannot freaking think for the life of me today.
One of those days.
But anyways, all right.
You want to get into this?
I guess so.
Summer bucket list.
Summer bucket list. Crazy.
So excited. So anyway, let's get back into summer bucket list.
Into our summer bucket list items.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, I have a lot, so I don't know.
That's great.
How many do you have?
I have, oh my gosh, where are they? In my notes.
Half are on my phone, half are on.
I love that.
Because
That's
you
how
just.
much I have.
Oh my gosh, nice. Okay. Dang. Wait, I don't need to look yet.
Oh yeah, the
Did you
freedom.
put milk a cow?
Yeah.
I put ride a horse. Let's go together.
Yes.
Maybe our farm visit.
Oh, do they have horses, you think?
I have no clue. But there's bound to be a horse somewhere in Tennessee.
That's true.
So
Bound to be.
I'll call him up.
Hello, Tennessee.
Can I ride a horse? Fun fact. I did rodeos when I was a kid. And I am a first place rodeo girly. So yeah, we had a horse.
What?
Did you not know this?
No.
I for sure have talked about this.
No, you haven't.
Yeah. So when we lived in, so obviously my mom grew up on a farm, but then when we lived in Kansas, I'm a military brat for those that don't know. So we moved around a lot, but we lived in Kansas for a little bit and we like, me and my sister really got into horses and like we started doing lessons and then we started doing rodeos and like, yeah, competing and stuff. And then my mom did a lot as well. And then before we moved back to not Birmingham, before we moved back to Alabama, they bought a horse. They were like, wow, we're going to buy a horse. Her name was Grace. She was, I don't remember the exact kind, but she was like kind of gray and like speckled. She was beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah. But,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so it was like kind of short-lived, but I love horses. I miss them. My mom always talks about anytime I mention a horse, anything. She's like, "Oh my gosh, do you remember when we lived in Kansas and you would walk in to the stables and like sniff and like, oh, I'm home." I'm like,
Aww.
oh, manure.
Just love
Yummy.
Wait,
Like,
that's so
what is it with parents having to tell the
sweet.
same story every single time you
No,
mention
literally.
one
But
thing?
that's how we're going to be when we're...
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to do it all the time with Margot. But yeah, so I have on my thing to ride a horse because I rode a horse probably 8 years ago
Yeah.
when me and Steven were dating. And I think that's the last time.
Wow.
But I really they're peaceful creatures. And it's just, I feel like it It's like a scientific fact that like if you grow up around horses or like farm animals or something, like you just have like a sense of peace.
Yeah.
More about you.
I believe that.
Don't quote me.
Don't quote me, but it's true.
But I'm pretty sure science said it.
Yeah.
So.
Quote science.
So I'll ride a horse. You milk a cow.
Yeah. We need to go. We seriously need to take a trip to my grandma's because my uncle lives across pasture. He has horses. Yeah.
Do they have cows too?
No, they don't have cows. Another part of my family used to have cows. There's a whole thing. But yeah, no, they don't have cows. Uncle Billy loves horses.
Wait.
He freaking loves horses.
We could either do that or, I mean, I guarantee you they live an hour away. My grandparents or cousins. Somebody out there has something that we could do.
Yeah. Let's freaking do it.
Sometimes they have cows, but they're usually beef cows. So you can't milk those.
No.
I don't know. Can you? I have no clue. Actually, I'm going to look it up. Yeah. That's actually a good question. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, you can milk a beef cow, but the amount of milk produced is significantly less than that of a dairy cow.
Interesting.
So it's just like how they're bred. Like,
yeah.
So I guess all cows are cows. It's just what they're bred for. Which, like, I guess makes sense because TMI. But if you breastfeed, like, the more you do it, the more you produce. The less you, like, that's why, like, the less frequent your baby feeds, the less you produce. And a lot of times it'll just, like, cut off.
Yeah.
So, the more you know.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Okay, so we have 2 months to milk a cow.
Yeah.
And ride a horse.
I'm gonna freaking milk a cow.
Honestly, that'd be fun. We should see if there's like a trail ride or something in when we go to Tennessee and see if we can do like a little trail ride.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to do a Tennessee vlog.
Yeah. We have to. We're doing a Tennessee podcast.
Yes.
So we'll have to do a vlog too.
We're gonna have some special guests on that Tennessee podcast.
Have to wait and see.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
Well, we already have 2 down.
Yeah.
Why I have literally to talk about Club Pilates membership canceling as on my bucket list. Cancel all subscriptions.
No, for real.
Because I'm so bad at it. Steven was like, you are banned.
Me too.
From anything that involves subscriptions because I always forget.
Yeah.
I'm always like, ooh, free trial.
Yep.
$70 later.
Yep.
Forgot to cancel it.
I had a subscription to Palm Beach Tan for spray tans because I was getting them pretty often, like once a month.
Yeah.
Averaging. And they were like, hey, just like get the subscription because it'll be cheaper for you, like overall. I was like, okay, because I was going like once a month. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And then after that time, guess who never needed a spray tan again?
You.
Me. And that was like October of last year. And it had been going and going and going. And I hadn't had one since then until the other day.
Wait, you still had it?
I still had it. Yeah, I still had the subscription.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I went the other day, got a tan, and I was like, hey, I need to cancel
this. But I did get my tan.
I did get my tan for $9.
Yes. Oh my god, that's not bad.
Yeah, if you have the subscription.
Right, of course.
That costs like $20 a month or something
Technically, it cost you a lot more than $9 though because you were not going every month.
For real.
So. Okay. Do you want to start or do you want me to?
You start.
Okay. I have a lot that involve my child, but basically I have a lot of different. I think I want to do like one activity a week with her where like we get outside and do something. Yeah. So whether that's like a zoo day or
fun,
like I want to go to 2 new splash pads or which like, you know, probably only sounds fun to me, but
no, that sounds fun. If we're splash padding, I'm coming.
I mean, let's go. The Chelsea splash pad is actually so nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it free?
No.
Oh.
But it's like $2.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. And then we have one right next to our house. Yeah, so I just want to do like 1 new activity a week with her. I want to get outside as much as possible. Probably going to get a blow-up pool for our backyard. It'll be fun. Yeah.
I'm coming.
No, we're going to get like, have you seen the Costco ones?
No.
Oh my gosh.
We have a Costco membership.
Wait. Okay, because I was going to look. We have Sam's, but I think there's a better one at Costco, and it's like adult sized.
Yeah, we can go.
And I want to just like blow it up and leave it in our back. Like leave it up throughout the summer. Because I think you can put like bed sheet, like a fitted bed sheet over it overnight, and then it doesn't get like dirty as fast.
Yeah.
So, woohoo! Party at our house.
Yes, literally
for 2 people that can fit in. No, it'll be so fun. Yeah. So I have that one. So, what did I just say? Brain fart.
What did you just say? I had a brain fart too.
Activities.
Activities.
Doing as many activities as possible with Margot. So splash pads, zoo, all the things. I do want to go to I want to do like a drive-in movie mini golf night at the outlets.
Oh, yes.
With Margot.
That would be fun.
And like maybe the cousins and stuff. I feel like it'd be so fun with all the kids.
Such a fun time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say a typical one, which you're literally about to do, but I really want to go to the beach.
Yes. Obviously that isn't, your normal ones that like go to the beach and stuff. Yeah. For sure.
Really want to go to the beach so bad.
I
don't know the last time I've been to the beach. Like the last time I saw the ocean.
I don't know. You have to every summer. I don't care if it's like a day trip, which we should do.
We should totally do.
Wait, we should for real do that.
Okay.
On a weekday.
Okay.
So I can get my mom to watch Margot.
Yes.
Wait. That would be so fun.
Yeah.
It is 4 hours to Seaside.
Oh, that's the best place too. Like Rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
Alice kind of like everything's white there.
Yeah.
But Rosemary's pretty because there's a lot of different variety.
I'm trying to remember where we're staying kind of more on that side. Like the Alice, Rosemary, all that.
Yeah, Santa Rosa is pretty close to
Airbnb, so it won't be like in the actual thing. But yeah. No, we should for real do that. We should talk to Tiffany and
no, it's literally
anybody else that wants to come.
Victoria.
It'd be so fun. When this is sidetracking, but when me and Victoria lived together, it was like we literally had known each other probably 4 months or something. It was like
college.
It was so, but she's my soul sister.
Yeah.
But for her birthday, we did a day trip and we drove to Gulf Shores. Mm-hmm. And did like the hangout and then went to the public beach and it was so fun.
Wow.
If you like leave early enough, honestly, I'm 30 now. Is that gonna wear on me a little different? I don't know, but
if we left at 8, we get there by lunch.
Yeah. But then like I don't know, just depends on what time you want to like leave to come home.
Oh, that's true.
Like you'd really want like a full day. If you're gonna do one day, you want a full day.
Yeah.
So I would want to leave at like 5 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Leave at 5.
Okay.
Yeah. In college, I went on a day trip down there with some people and we left, I swear, at like 2 a.m.
I remember that trip.
Yeah. And we didn't get back till probably like 11.
I wouldn't have survived. Well, I probably would have at like 20.
I was going to say at like 21.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the time of our lives.
Yeah.
It was so fun. And we just had the time of our lives. It was amazing and got pulled over on our drive back, but
praise God.
Whatever. Okay. Ooh, I want to go berry picking. Got to. There's a place close to here that does blueberries that you can go like pick.
Wait, and June is like when blueberries.
I think so.
Do something.
When you can go berry picking.
They arrive.
Yeah. So I want to go berry picking. I'm trying to think. I want to go on a boat.
Yes, I think I have that on my...
I literally just I think we should rent.
I literally have that on my list.
Literally, we need to just rent you can rent...
charter a boat?
Yeah, charter a boat for a few hours.
I have my license.
I was going to say, you do have to have somebody that has a boating license, and I don't think mine's for sure expired, but...
Yeah.
I think Steven might have his boating license, actually.
Okay.
It's on your driver's license when you have it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I remember in high school, I took the boating test, failed, so I didn't get it. But I have been on a boat maybe 5 times in my life.
I grew up on a boat, so I'm I could do it. I just don't have the license technically.
Yeah.
So, Dad, please buy a boat. That'd be great.
Pretty please.
Yeah. So we gotta go on a boat. We gotta go to the beach. Wow, this is going to be a busy summer.
I know.
If we do all these things.
Another one I have is I want to make homemade cheese.
What?
Yeah.
How the heck do you even do that?
I want to make some mozzarella.
Oh, okay. Wait, I've seen people do this.
Yeah.
Like you pour milk and like, does it, you let it boil or something?
Yeah, you get some animal rennet.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't know the whole process specifically, but yeah, you like, it doesn't come up to a boil. It comes up to like
it has to be specific temperatures.
Yeah, I think it's like 190 or something like that. And then you add the animal rennet, and then you let it sit there for however long, and then it curdles or whatever. Curdles. Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
But the thing about mozzarella is like mozzarella doesn't have to age, which I don't know if you even want mozzarella to age. I'm not sure. But like mozzarella is just ready.
Yeah.
Like you make it, and it's like, okay, cool. Let's make a sandwich or make a pizza.
Do you follow Ballerina Farms?
Yeah.
I was going to say, is that where you got it from? Because she feel like makes it all the time.
No, literally.
Her and then Nara, I don't know her last name.
Oh, yeah.
But she's big on Instagram or TikTok. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she makes it a lot. And I'm like, I feel like that would be a good like first one to start with.
Yeah.
We're just going to be trad wives.
I know.
Little traddy.
I know. Something about me and Ashley
girls.
Is, at least... I think we're both a little bit, maybe me a little more, I'm not sure. Kind of aspiring for the farm life.
What?
I said kind of.
You said you a little more. What?
I don't know. I didn't know how many animals.
Oh, we can split.
Okay.
The animals. I don't want. It depends. I definitely want a cow.
Yeah.
Maybe some sheep. I would love some sheep.
Yeah, that's.
Chickens.
Yeah, that's literally.
I don't want a horse.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want a horse.
My neighbor to have a horse.
Horses are.
We have very specific prayers that we're praying in this household.
Yeah.
For land. Yeah. So if anybody has suggestion on how to buy land, how to go about the searching process, because like I know it can be a little bit different. It's not the same as like looking for
a house.
I mean, you can look on Zillow and stuff, but a lot of times, like I was talking to Debbie, our realtor, and she was saying like a lot of times word of mouth is really good. So just like,
oh, interesting.
You just go like put
just go talking.
Yeah, no, literally. You just go like put notes in people's like mailboxes or whatever.
Wow.
That like have land and like, I don't know. It's just
I would
crazy.
Literally be like,
get to know your community.
Debbie, can we go on a joyride?
Please.
For some land?
Please. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
No, we're hopefully like next year we'll be in a better spot to like actually look.
Oh my gosh.
Start looking.
Yeah.
But I have a very specific idea of like what I want. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Anywho, so we want a farm.
We want a farm. Yeah.
I would say I'm like scrunchy. I'm like half crunchy, half not.
Yeah.
Because I will be taking Tylenol if I have a headache.
Yeah. Honestly, for a lot of last year and a lot of 2023, I was super against taking Advil. And I still am like not a fan of taking it. But when you have a headache.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't deal with it.
I got to get
like
through the day.
It.
No judgment in this household.
Oh, none.
But I am one of those people that will like, I make bread without sugar, but then I'm also at McDonald's like the next day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I do judge people.
Yeah, the second that Jay gets McDonald's, I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, I need you to be alive for me, please. Stop eating
what are you
that.
doing? Don't be crazy unhealthy.
Yeah.
But also get me a number 7. 2 cheeseburgers, singles, fries, and a drink. And it's delicious. Okay. I want to go on one long walk a day.
Yeah.
The thing is...
I'm such a girl. I'm like, yeah.
Right? Don't we all aspire to do that?
Oh my gosh. Sounds amazing.
The only thing is it gets so hot. So it's got to be either...
I know.
It has to be like morning or night.
Mm-hmm. Literally like nightfall.
Literally. But I was like, I almost wrote this down. I was like, become a morning like fitness person, because I'm just like, it would be so much It would make my life so much easier to get everything, like any type of fitness thing I want to do before Margot wakes up.
Yeah.
But then I didn't write it down because I'm like, realistically, we're not setting ourselves up for failure.
Yeah.
Because I will fail in that.
True.
I'm not a morning person. I just like, it's just who I am. I don't know if I'll ever change. No. I wish I could become that, but we'll see.
There was a stint where Maggie Ross, now Maggie Patty, excuse me, her.
Congrats.
I know. The new Maggie P.
Oh.
Because I'm the old Maggie P.
I know. That's crazy.
Yeah. But her, me, and Esther, we were going to the gym at like 6 a.m, mostly for the benefit of Esther, because Esther has like a legit 9 to 5. And I was doing it, and I was pumping the iron. They were way ahead of me because they had been doing it for a while, and I hadn't been working out in a while. But like, just the more and more I did it, I was so exhausted once I got home and for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not benefiting me at all, because I come home and I just sit there and I'm like, I
can't function.
I couldn't function.
Yeah.
And I was sad because I loved being there with them. It was fun to hang out, catch up. Especially because I'm not like on social media. So I'm like, what's happening in your life?
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to tell them, I'm like, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I can't function with the 6 a.m.
I know. I feel like, did you ever hear about, I don't know if it's like a test you take or like a quiz or whatever, probably BuzzFeed. I don't know. But there's like different, like you have your optimal hours.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of those.
Kind of thing. I think I'm like a late morning, early afternoon. Like those are my most productive hours.
I agree with that. I think physically, like workout wise, anytime 12 and after, I'm good to go.
Oh, I definitely want to work out before 12.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that.
I need to do before because like I also don't like working out on like a full stomach. Oh, honestly, like I like working out on like a banana or nothing.
Yeah.
And then I like to eat after.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you work up
I can't wait till
appetite.
Yeah, I can't wait till after 12 to eat my food though.
Yeah.
Although today I literally did not eat until 3. So there's that. Okay. I kind of want to get a new piercing. Random. Maybe it's because I'm 30. Who knows? I'm like, I want to feel young again.
Where's this piercing?
Oh, on my ear.
Okay.
Yeah, no. A new ear piercing.
Okay.
Let's be specific here.
We should go together. I want, what is it called?
What?
Third piercing. Strip.
Yeah, I was like, I either want a third, because I have 2. I either want a third or I want cartilage. Yeah. My sister has her trachea. Not trachea.
Wait, trachea?
Your trachea is your throat. She has her trachea pierced.
Courtney is that.
Tragus. Is that what it is?
Oh, this little flap right there? I don't know what it could be. I have no idea what that thing is called. My sister's
really cool and has whatever this is pierced. Okay. And I feel like that would be so painful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just am like, I just want to feel a little bit younger than I am. I want to feel cool again. Steven got a new haircut. I got to get a new piercing.
Yeah, we should go together.
Okay. You can hold my hand.
I do need to break some bad news to you. I know nothing's wrong. It's okay.
Why'd you preface with that?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to. Okay, you know how we've talked about getting a butterfly tattoo?
Uh-huh.
I don't think I want to get any more tattoos.
I don't think I do either.
Oh, okay, praise God.
We're on the same page.
Yes.
Honestly, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get like, because I have one for my sister.
Yeah.
And I thought about potentially getting one for Steven.
Yeah.
And then maybe my kids. But I'm like, I also just like, maybe I'll just get a ring.
Yeah.
And I'll have one squiggly line on the back of my arm.
I love it.
And it's just for me and my sister.
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, it has nothing to do with you. I just, hear me out, okay? I know I'm going to sound like crunchy crazy, but I've just been watching a lot of, holistic health stuff.
About the ink.
Yeah. And like, you obviously know, like growing up, your parents are like, don't get tattoos or whatever.
Yeah, they don't say it for the health of your...
Yeah, it's not for that.
For the ink, though.
But yeah, I'm good with the ones that I have. Honestly, might get them removed. I mean, depends on how much. But this one...
Probably so expensive.
I do love this one. It's just...
Cheers.
On the mic. A lot of people thought it said cheese when I first got it.
I mean, fair enough.
But it's fading, like bleeding, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But I do love it for the sentiment because it like, honestly, like my early 20s were like, it was like one of my favorite ever times in my life. A lot of memories there, as I'm sure for literally every person ever that's been to college or has ever been 20.
College, the time of your life.
But anyway, I just like, I don't want it to keep bleeding and keep. Yeah.
That's what Courtney has, one that's bleeding that she was saying she wants to get.
Was that the one that she got? Like, I do remember
it's
that.
Like this, I think it's a sword with like a rose or something on it. But yeah, it bled really bad.
Dang.
So I don't know. But she's, I mean, it looks sick though.
Yeah.
Either way.
I guess I should probably get
I went with her to that actually. Okay, let's finish these up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No, I'll just finish my list.
Yeah, you finish yours and then I'll finish mine.
Get a new piercing on my ear. Preface. I don't think I could ever handle a nose piercing. That would be so annoying.
Yeah.
It was mine and Steven's 7-year anniversary like a couple weekends back.
Oh, yeah.
On Mother's Day.
I never even told you happy anniversary.
No, we honestly both forgot. I did not feel good.
Oh my
gosh. It was crazy. But so I would love to do like a in Birmingham getaway with him.
Yes.
So we went to Rossbridge for the spa.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, we should just stay there one night and make that like our anniversary trip or whatever. So we'll see. I don't know if we'll actually end up doing it because we like free things in this house.
Oh my gosh, I know.
So I want to do that, which also kind of goes along with it, but not really because it would involve Margot. But like last year we did a staycation where Steven just like took off a couple of days. Mm-hmm. So we had like basically like 5 days in a row and we just like planned a bunch of fun in-town things.
Oh my gosh.
And it was great.
I love that.
Like he took the day off. He took 2 days off, I think. We went to the State Park beach one day.
Oh, Oak Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to the beach there with Margot. It was so cute and fun.
Wait, I think I remember y'all.
Probably.
That y'all did this, yeah.
We did that. We went to the zoo.
Fun.
I'm like, what else could we do this year? It'd be so fun. Honestly, it'd be fun to go to like the Nashville or Atlanta Zoo or something for the day.
I heard the Nashville Zoo is like really great.
Yeah. Or the aquarium or something.
Yeah. Georgia Aquarium.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And Margot would love it.
Yes.
And we're honestly not far from Atlanta.
No.
So. Yeah. So maybe we'll do a little 2-in-1, 2 for 1, and just do anniversary plus that.
That'll be a good twofer.
I want to do a homemade pizza night with friends. Have like a pizza night party.
We can use our pizza oven.
You have a pizza oven?
Yeah.
Like portable?
Yeah.
Like you could bring it here?
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's do it.
Yeah. You didn't know that? We have like a rock box.
I don't know how I would know that. I've never been to your apartment.
I guess so. But we got, I will say you weren't living here that year, but 2020, we got super into making homemade pizza. And Jay's mom and his aunt combined forces / finances and bought Jay the pizza oven.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Or maybe it was just his mom. I'm not sure.
I want to do like a... Wait, hold on. That was so sick.
Yeah.
Dang.
We freaking love it. We have like a pizza peel, everything.
Y'all need to I want to do like a... Where we invite couples over. Like just a bunch of friends. Whoever wants to come. And we do like a grill out and we can do pizza. Like I want to make our backyard kind of cute. And
that would be so
do it
fun.
In the backyard or something.
I'm down for that. And Jay loves making pizza.
Perfect. He can be our pizza guy.
Love it.
And Steven can make chicken and stuff. I don't know.
Love that.
Something on the grill. Cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
So I want to do that. I want to do just basically like one like friends. I want to host friends one night. Just do like a good
so fun
community hang.
Yeah.
This is kind of lame, but I want to get acai bowls because I really love acai bowls.
Where's that good place? Oh, Farm Bowl. I think that's my favorite place in Birmingham to get one.
There's a place in Trussville. I don't remember the name of it, but they have pretty good ones. Maybe it's a City Bowl location. I can't remember.
Okay, yeah.
And then I want to wrap it all up I want to do like a summer scrapbook. I want to take a lot of pictures I can print out through the summer. I want to do it with Margot.
Yes.
That'd be really fun.
Oh my gosh.
Because I want to start printing out like all of the photos of like each year and just do, our best moments or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'd be really fun to
Because
scrapbook
especially this
something.
summer, she's probably going to like start remembering.
Yeah.
I mean, she already has remembered, but like for the rest of her life, she's going to like remember when she was 2.
Do you remember when you were 2?
I do. I actually, I know this is going to sound crazy.
No memory.
I know my very first memory because it was kind of a traumatic one.
Yikes. Okay.
Should I get into it?
How long has it been actually?
I don't know.
Do you want to save it for the next?
I'll save it for the next one. Yeah.
Write it down. Save it for the next.
Nothing horrible, but traumatic for like
Traumatic for
a toddler.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, I'll save it for the next one. Yeah.
Crazy.
I know. But anyway. Oh, I need to. Did you finish your list?
Go to the farmer's market on Saturdays.
Yes.
Oh, I want to finish 1 book a month.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I would love to.
Did you order that book?
Not yet.
I need to.
Because I'm still reading. I'm reading
okay.
the Red Rising series, and I'm still on the second.
Okay. Well,
book.
do you care if I go ahead and read it?
Well, do we want to do the book club?
Yeah.
But do we want to wait? Like, just see if people are interested in that first?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll just borrow
There's other
it after
books
you.
coming out. There's a book Hannah Brown wrote. She's actually written 2 books now. Hannah Brown from The Bachelorette.
Like biographies or?
No. Just novels. Like
What?
Yeah, like romance novels or whatever.
Wait, that's
not like
so
cheesy.
cool.
I know, but I'm like, maybe we should read those.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Did not know she did that.
Yeah. I know.
I'm like actually more impressed.
No, literally.
I mean, I don't know her. But
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know. It's pretty
I feel
cool.
like everybody's writing an autobiography these days, so I just expected that.
Yeah. I kind of want to read.
That makes me like her more. Not that I didn't.
No,
I don't know her,
know.
but like that makes me like, oh, okay.
I'm
She's cool.
like, she's from Alabama.
True.
First of all, like, that makes her amazing. But now that she's written a book, I'm like, girl,
That's so
pump
cool.
the brakes.
I'm like, should we write a book? That'd be fun.
Why am I thinking like, wait, do I need to write a book?
Should I write a book?
Yeah.
No, we should try and write a children's book, like you mentioned that one time.
How cute.
I think we actually should try to do that.
Yeah, we should.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
I have a kid, so why not?
Why the heck not? That's our motto.
We can, what's the word? Trial it on Margot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so I want to finish 1 book a month, host 2 family nights, friend family nights.
Yeah.
And basically, I just want to live outside.
Yeah.
The goal is to spend as much time as possible outside.
Yeah. Without being miserable.
Yeah, without being miserable. As much as like feasible.
Yeah, we do live in Alabama.
Yeah, so there is that. Mm-hmm. But
like,
I can get an umbrella.
yeah, mornings.
Yeah.
And afternoon, evening.
Evenings-ish.
Yeah.
Honestly, our porch, like the sun goes down over the front. So the back is like shaded, especially like in the evenings. And it's so nice.
Yeah.
We need to get some furniture though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my summer bucket list.
Okay, I'll get through mine kind of quickly. Okay, so my first one, I have 2 that kind of go hand in hand. So I'll do my first one and then this one. Don't eat sugar.
The whole summer?
Which I'm doing right now. Yeah,
Dang.
I know it sounds crazy. Which is like, it's kind of sad because it's like, oh, ice cream and like summer stuff. But
snow cones.
I've been indulging
Okay.
a little bit much lately.
Okay. Oh, like prior to starting this? Yeah.
And so I'm about 12 days, I think, into not eating sugar. And honestly, mostly just eating like paleo in general. Mm-hmm. But if I go too long without eating something, I'm allowing myself to have like a grilled cheese. Because
Yeah.
girls got to eat.
Wait. Oh, like a grilled cheese that's not paleo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait, where's the sugar in that?
No.
I mean, like, it does spike your sugar, carbs.
Yes.
But, there's no added sugar.
There's no added sugar.
Love a good grilled cheese.
But, so don't eat sugar, get in shape. Because the past couple of years with health stuff, like back in 2023, dealt with a lot of health stuff and my weight just like dropped, which I think it was because of just trauma
Stress
that my body was going through. Because I was not moving, that's for sure. I was laying down, like it was. Yeah, you
probably didn't eat as much, and
didn't eat as much. Anyway, like dropped 30 pounds. I couldn't help it. It just kind of I think it was just honestly trauma.
Yeah.
But anyway, as my body's been like regulating again, I have gotten off some medication, gained weight, which is fine. It's just life. It used to like destroy me when I gained weight in the past, but now I'm like,
most girls, it's hard. It's
what
a
it is.
love-hate relationship,
Yeah.
I feel.
But I will say, when your pants start not fitting, and it's not because of something that you can control it, and it is because of something that you have been doing, I'm like, okay, I gotta reel it in.
It back.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not eating sugar right now. I know I said for 30 days, but I think I want to push it further because 30 days is about how long the detox lasts.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to get to the very end of the detox and just start eating sugar again and like shock my body.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, will I eat sugar again? Yes. I love me some Tillamook ice cream. Love me some cake. I don't know. Literally, like
there is cake in my fridge right now.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, Steve, last night when he got home, Steve, I was like, what are the odds you go to Publix right now and get me a gluten-free chocolate cake? I'm like, I'm for sure. I'm always really hungry on my ovulation period.
Yeah.
So, it's, sorry, Jay, when you're editing this.
No,
but,
he doesn't care.
yeah, I'm in my, what phase is that?
Ovulation?
Luteal? I don't know.
know.
One of the phases. I'm always right before I start my period. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I think it is luteal actually.
Yeah.
Because literally the week leading up to it, I am ravenous.
Yes. And then when I'm on my period, I'm not hungry at all.
Yeah.
I'm a skinny girl on my period. I'm like, I love it. It's time of my life.
You're like, oh.
At least something comes, something good from it happens. Oh my gosh, my words.
No, it's fine. Okay. I'm going to try to get through these. I just talk.
Wait, should we do a trauma retreat for our bodies? We should look up if that's a thing.
Yeah.
We've both had health issues.
Yeah.
We should do like a trauma,
honestly,
body trauma, health trauma retreat.
No, truly. I was
that'd
like
be so nice.
Really looking into going to psychologist, like bypassing therapy. And I was like,
rewire your brain.
I need
honestly
some psychotherapy on my brain.
It's a legit thing because then your body gets used to like it is literally wiring itself to respond in a certain way.
Yeah. And that's how I was functioning. I think that's why it took me so long to feel better. And probably for anybody that deals with chronic illness issues. Shout out anybody that deals with that. Like
truly. It is,
oh my gosh. I'm trying not to cry right now.
Oh, don't cry.
I'm okay. No, it's fine. We're great.
We understand you.
Yeah.
Truly. That's not an episode that I think I want to have, but that I want to talk through because we're trying to keep it light and fresh.
Yeah.
But we do understand you, and it is, yeah. Let's all do a trauma retreat. Let's just, in the comments, vote. Do you want that?
Yeah.
We'll hire someone. Dr. Miller. My
no,
doctor.
Truly.
Will you come to
Love you, Dr. Miller.
with us, please? Okay, wait, finish your list.
So,
sorry.
no sugar, go to the beach, already said that. I want to try to get naturally tan. This is spray on. You can see it fading from my hands.
Like, just not be a ghost is my goal.
No, literally. Okay, this is fun. You'll love this one. Finalize designs, get in times. Okay, I didn't mean to say that. Get in something for, I'll say WP to prep for launch on my birthday.
Yes, clothing brand.
So there you go.
How would you we'll talk about it another time.
Okay.
We'll hype it up and give the deets another time on what this is.
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Let's just say I'm very excited.
This has been over a year.
It has been like 3 years in the making, I feel like.
No, literally. Okay. Next one is go to Nashville.
Love.
Which we are doing.
I
actually might be going in July too.
Ooh,
I'm so excited.
Fun.
Tiffany's calling me. I'll have to call her back. So we're about to wrap up.
Yeah.
Have a boat day. We already said that. I want to go see my grandma.
Yeah.
I've got to go spend more time with her. I just love her and I love being at her house.
Yeah.
It's where I grew up. I feel like I spent all my summers as a kid there. So literally, I feel like as much time as I've spent in Alabama, I have spent in Mississippi.
Dang.
Yeah. It's literally my second home. You know what's weird?
That's how I feel about my grandma and papa's, which we did live there at one point, but.
Oh, yeah. A lot I dream a lot. I have a lot of vivid dreams, which is kind of annoying because I just like to sleep.
Right.
Nothing happened. But anyway, their house, the farm, is like the setting 90% of the time in my dreams.
Dang.
Because I think that's where my brain is like, that's home.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
That's your peace place.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And
totally
not
get
weird.
that.
I mean, kind of weird, but also like I love it.
Also, like manifestation. I don't know.
Speaking into existence. You know,
and
literally.
or Lord, are you giving me like visions?
No, I guess, yeah, maybe.
Visions of my future?
Yeah, I'm like, can you give that to Jay too? Because it might take a little bit to convince him to move to Mississippi.
I mean, I would prefer you don't move to Mississippi.
I know.
But like having that kind of land here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, truly. So, yeah, go see my grandma, and a lot of my other family lives in Mississippi too. So, you know, wrap that all. Learn how to sew with my mother-in-law. She has a sewing machine. We actually started lessons, I say, a couple months ago. Because we, you know, the parties that me and Tiffany and Esther want to throw, I was wanting to like make like pouches for it.
Oh, yeah.
Like little, not big ones, but like little pouches that you can throw like a few things of makeup into. Because you could buy cheap ones off Shein, whatever you call it. But I was like, it'd be fun if I could like,
it's nice to make things.
Yeah. So want to do that. Oh, this is on my list. I want to read 5 books this summer.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Significantly more than I will probably read.
Yeah.
Like 2.
Yeah. Ashley and I did, we read some Christmas fun.
Like 3 like Christmas books this year.
That was so fun.
It was so fun. We need to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to do the book club where we're doing like,
we do.
Like if I have a timeline, like I can get through a book in at least at the very least or very most a month.
Yeah.
I think.
Definitely. Yeah.
I was telling my sister about it and she was like, when do you have the time? And I was like, that's a good question.
Good question.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I've been on the same chapter of the book I'm on for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. That's how I bought Atomic Habits.
Oh yeah, never read that.
Haven't even gotten through the first chapter.
No.
I was like,
I can't. I'm sorry. I cannot do nonfiction. Like, I need a person talking to me if that's the case. If I'm going to like listen to something like that, I can do that.
Called? Audio.
Yeah. Audio or like a podcast or something. Reading wise, like it has to be fiction.
I do suggest either read or audiobook. The Body Keeps the Score. I know I've talked about this before.
To me?
Maybe, I don't know if it was to you, but I've talked about it a lot with other people. But The Body Keeps the Score, it's about like how your body stores trauma and how it, how your body's like response to it.
Yeah.
You really should read it.
Well, yeah, send me a link or something.
Yeah, it's so cheap off Amazon, like $10.
Yeah.
I will say it did take me a full year to read it.
Let me just get the audiobook, honestly.
Yeah, just get the audiobook. It's a lot of information, but I was reading it like it's kind of still-ish in the depths of like being sick. And there was one chapter that was talking about how anxiety can physically manifest.
Yeah.
And how it can physically feel like you're having a heart attack.
No, literally that happened to me.
Yeah. And
or has happened to me several times.
Like I've never dealt with chronic illness, so I hadn't dealt with that type of anxiety. But I was bawling like reading the whole chapter.
Yeah.
And I don't really cry like reading books.
I know, same. I feel like I probably would reading that though.
It was
just from the traumatic memories.
Yeah, it was incredible. Like if anything, it's very eye-opening. It like you just kind of learn more about your body.
Yeah.
And like why it does things.
Responds the way it responds. Yeah.
It's amazing. But anyways, yeah. And my last one is I want to make homemade croissants.
A croissant?
Yeah. Croissant. Yes.
Well, it's so fun. Why a croissant?
I don't know. For the past few months, I'm like, I just want to try to make a homemade croissant.
I'm like, if I say croissant, that's fun because I say it so country. Why a croissant?
Croissant.
Like, croissant.
Croissant.
That's so random, but so fun.
You know, I just had a memory of, this is from like 9 years ago. This is so random. Has nothing to do with croissants, but like pronouncing words. I remember I was working in the cafe at Greystone one day.
We're so over on time.
I know. It's fine. I can probably like edit it. Or it might just be a long episode. Who knows?
We'll see.
But Joel walked up to the cafe. And for some reason we were talking about...
Joel's my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
By the way.
Brother-in-law.
For people that don't know.
He walked up to the cafe and somehow LaCroix came up in conversation. And Joel was like, you know, it's actually called La Croix.
Was he messing with you? Yeah. 1,000,000% was messing with you.
Yeah, but I was like, no, it's not.
Oh my gosh.
But he was convinced. And he was like, yeah, it's like a French brand. But I'm pretty sure it's not a French brand. I just think...
No, he was, I have no doubt, was messing with you.
But I just remember, and I love Joel, by the way. Like, but...
He's never going to see this.
I know. But just for people listening who might know him. But, because at the time we were a little bit closer because I was working in the cafe. So we would just see each other every day.
Yeah.
I mean, not like buddies, but like, oh, hey, Joel. But anyway, I was just like, shut up. Like, no, it's not.
Nobody's going to call it that. LaCroix. La Croix.
I'm not going to say, yeah, I'm going to go get a La Croix. Anyway.
I've never heard him say La Croix in his life. So
And you've known him for a minute.
Since I was 19.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they got married when I was 19.
That is so wild.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my gosh. This was a long one.
I know, this was a long one. We were just
honestly
chatty girls.
It was a little all over the place.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Or maybe not sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry, because it's just kind of how we are.
It's our podcast. Yeah. We do what we want.
We're going to do what we want. We hope you listen. We hope you enjoy it. It is a little bit long-winded because we like to yap.
But give us feedback.
Yeah, give us feedback. Constructive criticism is we're all for.
Yeah.
Hurt my feelings and you will be blocked.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just kidding. You won't. Well, maybe you will. Depends on how hurtful it is.
I'll probably delete your comment.
Delete, or I'll just like get in a fight with you in the comments.
Yeah.
Like I do. That's my kind of personality. You push me into a corner. Mm-hmm. Like I will go to my grave even if I'm wrong sometimes. Yeah. It's, you know, you live and you learn. Some people I'm fine with that with, but some people it's not healthy, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, truly.
Don't be a troll.
Please don't be a troll. We don't like those. But
I'm a
thanks
sensitive girl.
for listening. If you made it this far,
yeah,
shout out to you.
We love you, and we hope you're enjoying. For real, please like let us know.
Yeah,
if you're liking it, if you would like to see something else, like us to talk about something else.
Yeah, if you want us to talk about something.
Yeah, if there's any kind of topics that you would want us to cover.
Everybody's probably like, no.
We have some fun. We have some fun guests coming up.
We do.
I know these are kind of random. This really is just like what it's going to be. It's going to be life. It's going to be hopefully entertaining a little bit.
Yeah.
When we first started this, I was like, no, this is for everybody. Like I told Jay, I was like, this is for everybody. It's not like a girls podcast, blah, blah, blah. Let's be real. We're for the girls. This is for the girls.
We are for the girls.
Who was I kidding? Boys, if you're here, that's great.
Yeah.
We don't exclude. But realistically, we understand we're for the girls.
Yes.
I don't know many men that would want to sit here and listen to our conversations, including our husbands. So
Jay has to listen to this.
So sorry.
Yeah.
He specifically said today, I said, no, we're for everybody. He said, I mean, I've listened to your podcast.
He's like, I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard you. You're not. Oops.
So sorry.
We love you guys. Give us 5 stars. Nothing more, nothing less.
So sorry, TDP.
So sorry, we're ripping you off.
Had to say it. We'll come up with something.
Yeah, wherever you're listening, rate us, comment, hopefully 5 stars.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.